Right, we are back with a new building. This
Each
is
step forward, we took two
Church Building.
steps back. Each step forward, we took two steps back. Now one step forward and two steps back. Nobody gets too far like that. One step forward and two steps
Nobody gets too far like that.
This kind of
Unless you're walking backwards, in which case you travel at half speed.
forward and two steps.
Relativity, you know?
Nobody gets too far like that. One step forward and two.
Sexual realignment used to require expensive surgery, months of hormone treatments, years of therapy, and you still ended up looking like a drag queen. Now you can let the woman inside come out in the privacy and comfort of your own home, and it's as fast as this. Slice.
See? Now I'm a woman, thanks to Rapidite. This do-it-yourself sexual realignment kit includes everything you need to go from Brad to Brenda in a jiff. It's just snip, chop, stuff, and swallow, and away you go. Do it in the bathroom and surprise your family with the new you. Comes with an instructional video, rusty knife and tourniquet, 2 aspirins, and 47 pounds of estrogen. It's all you need. When it's time for a change, you want it fast. Rapidite, the do-it-yourself sexual realignment kit. Be exactly who you want to be.
What the hell do you think we're here for? You're listening to K-Rose. Don't go away. I might start to cry. Let's have another record so I can get on with birthing this heifer. You ever stick your entire arm up a cow? Come on, girl, push!
All my exes live in Texas, and Texas is a place I'd dearly love to be. But all my exes live in Texas, and that's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Rosanna's down in Texarkana wanted me to push her broom. Sweet Eileen's over in Abilene, she forgot I hung the moon. And Allison in Galveston somehow lost her sanity. And Dimples, who now lives in Temple's, got the law looking for me. All my exes live in Texas,
So,
and Texas is a place I'd dearly love to be. But all my exes live in Texas, and that's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. I remember that old Brazos River where I learned to swim, but it brings to mind another time where I wore my welcome thin. By transcendental meditation, I go there each night, but I always come back to myself long before daylight. 'Cause all my exes live in Texas, and Texas is a place I dearly love to be. But all my exes live in Texas, and that's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Some folks think I've been hiding.
Oh, you nitwits, half-wits, and dim-wits. That was some real country music. Too much flash coming out of Nashville these days.
Hi, what are you afraid of? Heights? Flying? Polio? Whatever your fear, it's time to face it. Hi, I'm Darius Fontaine, the creator of inversion therapy. For years, we've helped patients get past their deepest and darkest fears and get on with their lives. Just listen to this.
In New York City, she'd look 'em up and have the baby there. And now she's alone in New York City, living like, Lord, I wonder how. An angel in hell in New York City, but I can't think about that now. Honey, will you tell him Bible stories and give him all the love I never could, and never tell him too much about his daddy, 'cause there's not too much to say that's good. He'll have to learn it all from his mother, how to count and say his ABC. But when you teach him prayers to say at bedtime, leave off God bless Daddy, won't you please? And now they're alone in New York City, living like, Lord, I wonder how. Two angels in hell in New York.
I was getting all dewy listening to that record. Reminds me of my late husband, Billy Ray.
Can't think
Poor man.
that now.
He knew I didn't know how to drive a combine.
I can't think about that now.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, it's time for chicken.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, it's time for a feast. Eat a 90-piece bucket, you can tell.
He's been to Clucking Bell. The chicken is a bird with a tiny brain.
So we assume he doesn't feel any pain. We shrink their heads and we breed them fast. 6 wings, 40 breasts, and then they're gassed.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, we're psychotic crazies.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, factory farming's insane.
We denied it all before a stock price fell. Come down to Clucking Bell.
Clucking Bell. If you enjoy it, the chicken didn't die in vain.
Small in the saddle? Here's some tunes to whistle on a lonely night. K-Rose.
K-Rose, how come there are no stores in San Andreas that sell belt buckles? I need one the size of a hubcap. I bought a huge one in Florida that was a memorial to diaper fetishism. Great for moms. Here comes Amos.
Yeah! Here comes Amos!
Yee-haw!
Now Amos Moses was a Cajun. He lived by himself in the swamp. He hunted alligator for a living. He'd just knock him in the head with a stump. The Louisiana law gon' get you, Amos. It ain't legal hunting alligator down in the swamp, boy. Now everybody blamed his old man for making him mean as a snake. When Amos Moses was a boy, his daddy would use him for alligator bait. Tie a rope around his waist and throw him in the swamp. Alligator bait in the Louisiana bayou. About 45 minutes southeast of Thibodaux, Louisiana, lived a man called Doc Millsap and his pretty wife Hannah. Well, they raised up a son that could eat up his bait and groceries. Named him after a man of the cloth. Called him Amos Moses. Yeah. Now all the folks around South Louisiana said Amos was a hell of a man. He could trap the biggest, the meanest alligator and just use one hand. That's all he got left, called alligator bit it. Left arm gone clean up to the elbow. Well, the sheriff got wind that Amos was in the swamp trapping alligator skin. So he snuck in the swamp, gonna get the boy, but he never come out again. Well, I wonder where the Louisiana sheriff went to. Well, you can so get lost in the Louisiana bayou. South and his pretty wife Hannah. Well, they raised up a son that could eat up his weight in groceries.
I knew a Cajun once. In fact, I knew 13 of them, but only 4 simultaneously. Bayou does crazy things to a lady.
Make it count, son.
Amos, I'm here for you, honey. And this time, you won't have to pay.
Mom! Josh just broke the vodka bottle on your nightstand. Chris did it! You little shits! I'll kill you!
Raising a family in the suburbs is tough, especially when you used to be a hip single woman on her own in a cool enclave of town. With today's stresses, it's difficult to maintain a loving, exploratory sex relationship with your husband and counter the temptations to kill your own children.
I love my family. What can I do?
Sometimes you need a helping hand. Send the right message about values and character. With Grin, Grin readjusts your brain chemistry in a completely safe way.
I hated my life. Now I love my minivan. Instead of spending time with friends, I work on the house. The Earth is bipolar. I am too. Grin keeps me at the equator. Primitive, sunny, and always feeling hot.
Grin is scientifically formulated by science to help cure the anxiety, depression, and lack of self-confidence that comes with living a new life in the suburbs. It's safe and non-addictive. After all, what could be habit-forming about a pill that makes you feel better all of the time? If you're feeling like nothing matters, unemotional, and gaining weight, why not regain your confidence with Grin?
Won't you keep my heart from breaking if it's only for a very short time? Playing with the Queen of Hearts, knowing it ain't really smart. The Joker ain't the only fool who'll do anything for you. Laying out another night, thinking about a life of crime. 'Cause that's what I'll have to do to keep me away from you. Honey, you know it makes you mad. Why is everybody telling everybody what you have done? Baby, I know it makes you sad. But when they're handing out the heartaches, you know you got to have your some. Playing with the Queen of Hearts, knowing it ain't really smart. Joker ain't the only fool who'll do anything for you. Laying out another line, thinking about a life of crime. 'Cause that's what I'll have to do to keep me away from you. I know you've had a few, but hide your heart beneath the covers and tell them that's the only one. And others, they know just what I'm going through, and it's so hard to be a lover when you say you're only in it for fun. Playing with the Queen of Hearts, knowing it ain't really smart. The Joker ain't the only fool who'll do anything for you. Playing with the Queen of Hearts, and knowing it ain't really smart. The Joker ain't the only fool who'll do anything for you. And laying out another line, thinking about a life of crime. 'Cause that's what I'll have to do to keep me away from you. Playing with the Queen of Hearts, playing with the Queen of Hearts.
Hello?
Lisa?
Yeah?
How you doing, bitch? How do you like living in that house we built together, huh? Do our kids like watching that bald bastard of a new husband kiss you in the morning? They want their real father, Lisa.
When you just can't be there in person. San Andreas Telephone for those difficult conversations.
What's all this bullshit about people seeing lights and things in the desert sky? I mean, the other night, I made wild, passionate love to a little green man who spoke in thought language, but he was just from the East Coast. Here's Here's a song that should be in the jukebox of every bar to remind men to stop having a good time with their friends, playing pool, smoking, and drinking.
Johnny Walker said,
"Come on home so I can scream and throw things at you for nothing because I'm on the rag."
drinking his namesake over the rocks. He was drunk, too drunk to care. When a girl in the bar walked up beside him, and this is what she said. She said, "A woman came by with a letter for you." And this is what the letter said.
Dear John, please, Johnny, please come home. I need your love and the kids, they gotta be fed. And John, if you don't hurry back, I'll be gone. Yes, that's what the letter said.
The letter that Johnny Walker read. Then John, he got up from the table. Slowly he walked outside. He was thinking of his wife and little children at home, and how his drinking had ruined their lives. Then John, he stared off into that street light, and a vision filled his poor, poor heart with dread. For it was him, lying drunk there in that gutter, clutching in his hand the letter that Johnny Walker read. And this is what it said.
Dear John, please, Johnny, please come home. I need your love and the kids, they gotta be fed. And John, if you don't hurry back, I'll be gone. Yes, that's what the letter said.
Don't brand another man's cattle. That's what I learned in relationship therapy. That and first cousins is legal.
Dear John, please, Johnny, please come home. I need your love and the kids.
Until death do us part. Gosh, I remember that day like it was yesterday. Jennifer looked so beautiful. I knew I'd love her forever. And then she was driving along a canyon and her brakes went out. Well, I'm moving on now and remarried someone half my age. God, I love banging her. I started my life over with Crimson Executive Spouse Indemnity Services. Life can be uncertain, and you never know when your wife will be tragically taken away. Crimson set me up with a huge life insurance policy on my wife. I can't have her back, but now I have a second home.
I was devastated when I found out my wife was cheating on me, and even more so when she fell underneath the train. I was nowhere near at the time, and my phone records proved it. My life changed forever. I was a real mess for hours. Thankfully, the week before, I'd met with Crimson. Thanks to Crimson, I've had a penile augmentation and am much more confident with women. Thank you, Crimson.
To have a Crimson Planning for the Future kit faxed to you, just dial 1-866-505-CRIM.
You know I can play a harmonica and sing at the same time? Watch. I just put the harmonica down my pants. Woo-hoo! I'm just a cowgirl. Ain't that a great talent? I learned that one in the joint. Here's a record that'll put hair on your chest. It sure did in my case. A whole lot of it.
2 cigarettes in an ashtray. My love and I in a small cafe. Then a stranger came along and everything went wrong. Now there's 3 stray. I watched her take him from me, and his love is no longer my own. Now they are gone, and I sit alone and watch one cigarette burn away. I watched her take him from me, and his love is no longer my own. Now they are gone, and I sit alone and watch one.
Now that's a song. Man, when you're with your girl, keep a leg down each side and your mind in the middle. That was my late husband Earl's problem.
Sounds like you got a nasty cough.
Yeah? No shit.
Here, baby, try this.
Soothe?
Yeah, Soothe annihilates cough and cold symptoms.
Wow, I'm seeing donkeys.
That's the patented cough-killing concoction of codeine, morphine, and alcohol. Your cold will be history. How's your cold now?
Who the hell are you?
I'm your wife, fool.
Soothe kills a cough fast. And for the kids' chesty cough, it's Soothe Junior, the medication that comes in a fun, animal-shaped container kids will love.
Hey, look at me. I'm binging on medication just like Dad. Ugh.
Oh my God, he's barely breathing.
No, that's just the medicine doing its magic.
Thanks to Soothe, his cough is history. With Soothe, you'll forget you had a cough, your name, or where to properly go to the bathroom. Feel better fast with Soothe.
It's not a car, it's an iron horse with a drinking problem. K-Rose.
There should be more commercials for coffee. I love latte. Just saying that makes me feel sophisticated. Latte. I also like gingham in above-ground swimming pools and drinking a liter of grain alcohol, but that ain't so sophisticated. I would love to know Merle Haggard, so next time some man on the street tries to steal my car or yells a suggestive comment, I could call Merle to take care of business. You ever had a can of whoop-ass opened? Sing to me, Merle.
Always wanting you, but never having you makes it hard to face tomorrow, 'cause I know I'll wake up wanting you again. Always loving you, but never touching you. Sometimes hurts me almost more than I can stand. I'd been better off if I turned away and never looked at you the second time. 'Cause I really had my life all together till your eyes met mine. And there I saw a yearning and a feeling cross the room that you felt for me. Wish I'd had a way of knowing the things we had in mind could never be. Always wanting you, but never having you makes it hard to face tomorrow, 'cause I know I'll wake up wanting you again. Always loving you, but never touching you.
sometimes hurts me almost more than I can stand. Always wanting you, but
My third husband was a
never
brave man. That was the song he was singing when he went swimming in the lake, carrying a big old weight around his neck.
almost more than I can stand.
There's a war going on in this.
There's soda pop and the dancing spree. So if you wanna have fun, come along with me. Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? I'm free and ready, so we can go steady. How's about saving all your time for me? No more looking, I know I've been cooking. How's about keeping steady company? I'm gonna throw my date book over the fence and buy me one for 5 or 10 cents. I'll keep it till it's covered with age, 'cause I'm writing your name down on every page. Say, hey,
I love that song. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking for me? For you, mister, I got a little plan involving spousicide. Let's not talk about that.
I'm hungry for something different.
Zebra Bar. Get the fever. It's
country road.
Once down, that's all changed now. You turned my life around. Oh, I saw the light. I've been baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again. I'm a brand new man.
My husband. Everything he did was justified. Of course, there is a middle road here where we can recognize that these characters are written to be complicated and contradictory, to be both generous and selfish, to be both empathetic and monstrous, which makes them feel far more real than a character who is only evil or only good. I guess I don't have a real point here, I just find the comparison interesting. Anyway, let's move on to the second character from Silent Hill 2 that we are going to discuss, Angela. In many ways, Angela is clearly intended to serve as a foil to James. She is on a very similar quest to his own. She has come to this strange town in search of someone close to her, someone she cares very deeply for. In her case, she is searching for her mother. Their two journeys parallel each other. She explores her own nightmare world, her own personal psychological hellscape. Just like James, there are two truths to be revealed in her background. A big, obvious one, and then a much uglier and more sinister truth underneath. She is slowly ground down by her time in Silent Hill, and by the end has seemingly given up all hope. Her ultimate fate demonstrates one possible end to his own story. But let's start over from the beginning. We first meet Angela in the graveyard near the beginning of the game. With this setting, the writers are immediately making a connection between her character and death, mortality, and melancholy. Her behavior feels distinctly off in this first scene, like there's something not quite right here. She is very young and completely alone. She seems a bit confused. She is looking for multiple family members, but does not appear to have any clue where any of them might be. She is anxious and nervous and suspicious, and she offers this vague warning about the town. You shouldn't go there, there's something wrong, maybe dangerous. The next time we see her is in the apartment building, and notice how the writers are reusing this doubling imagery with the mirror. Once again, through the visual language of the scene, they are telling us there is something else to this girl. She is more than she appears to be. In this scene, she is portrayed to be depressed and clearly experiencing some suicidal ideation. She is emotionally erratic, switching dramatically between melancholy and accusatory, from panicked and defensive to pleading and desperate. She is all over the emotional map. She has some serious psychological wounds. James takes away her knife, so at least for now, she cannot act on any thoughts of self-harm she might have. The remake added a new scene with her in the park, but I'm gonna skip right past it to the next scene, which takes place down in the labyrinth. This is one of the most disturbing scenes in the entire Silent Hill franchise, and has only become more so with the changes made in the remake. This is the Abstract Daddy boss fight. This monster is shaped like two human figures lying on a mattress. One figure is larger than the other, and the lore storyline is about as dark gets. Following this boss fight, Angela, in a rage, accuses James of pursuing her, of having ulterior motives for helping her, and of being unfaithful